Hi, brothers and sisters. This is your boy Eric Bisong, the motivational. Everybody wants to become a millionaire, or everybody wants to get rich, um, but some people just don't know where to start. And I always say you can get rich in your own way, and you can start today. You have all the possibility of the reason to get rich, but I always say that determination has to come from you. That obsession has to come from you. You have to want to be successful as you want to breathe, because every day we get up in the morning, we want that air to breathe, we want to be able to be alive in order to breathe. So that's how we must want success. That's how we must be persuaded to want success. So I decided to read more about some of the points, tips that will get you started on visualizing the road ahead of you, that will enable you to set some goals, to make a successful life for yourself, or to make more money, as you may say. Because like I decided to take this initiative myself to be successful now, to lay a better foundation for my children's future. So it makes me read every day on what I can do, on how I can brand myself, on how I can stay focused on my goal, or how I can stay focused on my why. Because your why is very important. Your why is the foundation. Your why is the brick wall that takes you forward. Your why is that guy that tells you, that directs you. Because if you don't have a why, it's like you're trying to build a house without a foundation. So your why is your foundation. So I put down some points, so bear with me. Once in a while I may try to read, because I try to type it down so I don't forget everything, because there's a lot in my mind right now, and I try to make sure that I study the best. I give you the best that I can, because I try. Most of my readings, or my study, comes from people, my mentors, indirect mentors, because they don't even know they are my mentors. John Robbins, John Maxwell, Ziggy Ziglar, and a lot of others, because I try every day. I'm in a reading process, every day, because I want to make sure that my business is successful, because this is a new chapter in my life, and I know, it won't be an easy chapter, but it's a learning process, and I know I'm going to succeed, and I know I'm going to make it happen, and nobody will stop me. Because when I look at my children, when I look at my wife to be, it makes me, give me that focus that when I look at my family back in Africa, I look at the situation that we go through. I say, you know what? I have to do something. They look up to me. So it is my responsibility to be successful. It is my responsibility to work hard to make sure that I provide for my children, for my wife to be, and for my family back in Africa, or in Cameroon in particular. So how to make more money? You have to start by writing your idea down. You cannot just say, okay, I want to make money, but you don't have any idea of how you want to make the money. So I advise you to get a notebook in the first place. Get that notebook, put that idea down, and make sure that you revise that idea on a regular basis. You make the idea become like a song in your head. Oh, I want to do this. I want to do this to get more money. I want to work hard to get more money. I want to start this business, and this business that I've heard that change people's lives. This business that I've heard that gives people a smile in their face. This business that I've heard that change people's life. I want to do that business. You have to put that idea down and sing it like a song, because that's what I do right now. My business that I just started is a song in my head. I want to be successful in it, and I make sure I wrote it down. I wrote my why, and that why now pushes me, every day, as recited as a song, because I want to be successful. It has to be a song that you sing in your mind every day. It can't be just a vague thing. No, it has to have a platform. So that first platform is writing it down, because the rule is you have to catch the idea and write it down. If you don't write it down quickly, you will very often lose it. Because if you have an idea of making money right now, if you don't put it down, trust me, in the next 5 minutes the idea is gone. So put it right now. And it's the same thing, like if someone comes with a better opportunity in front of you and advise you, or just give you an option, and you say, oh, this is a good idea, I can do this, then you wait 5 minutes to make that decision of actually doing the business, then it's gone. The idea is gone, because you have other things that come your way and they depress you down, and you don't think about it. It is gone. So you have to make that decision right there. Put it down so you don't forget. Now, my other point is goal setting. Most of the time we have goals, but there's no setting. We don't set we have them in our mindset or in our thinking, but we don't put the goals down. But I always say we have to relax and reflect on our financial goal, because there is no way, we all know there is no way in this life that we live right now that we can do away without money. There is no way. And if we want to be successful, live the kind of life that we want to live, enjoy the things that we want to enjoy, be our own boss, we need finances. So we have to take regular time out to relax and reflect on our financial goal and the obstacles that are holding us back from achieving this financial goal. During the time of relaxation, ideas will often pop up in your head, or your mind, that will save you hours, days, and even years. Because when you have that in your mind, the reality is that when you have those goals, you relax and you reflect on them, it gives you momentum. It gives you that urge to move forward. Another thing is gaining financial independence using the efforts that you have, using the skills that you have, giving the thinking that you have to be financially successful, using a method that you've seen successful people use. That's why it brings me to the point, like the learning process. If we want to gain financial independence, we must be ready to be coachable. We must be ready to be in a learning process. You can't want to be successful overnight and assume, oh, you already know everything. No, you have to accept the fact that you are coachable. You have to accept the fact that you can learn from other people. You have to accept the fact that you can follow directions. You have to accept, let that ego go, let that pride go. Accept the fact that if you want to be successful, you have to learn from the other people. If you want to be financially independent, you have to learn from other people. So you have to accept that fact. That's just the reality about it. There is no way you can grow overnight, or there's no way you can be rich overnight. That's just the reality about it. And my other point is, you have to imagine your goal, to building a successful business in a particular. You have to project yourself, let's say 3 to 5 years, and imagine that you now have a successful business. And what would it look like? Questions like that will come up. How big would it look like? What kind of people will you be working with? What kind of a reputation will you have in the marketplace? And especially, what could you start doing right now to make that future dream a reality? Because the things, you want to be a successful business, and that business, to keep that reputation, to keep its success, it will take time. That you can't be successful in a year. That first year may be a year of struggle, a year of planning, going the mistake after mistake, fixing those mistakes. 2 or 3 years, then you realize that, oh, now my business is successful. So now you think of, okay, how can I make it more successful in the future? So you have to realize that to build a successful business, you have to give yourself that memory, that thinking, that fact that it won't take just a year to be successful. It can take years, but you just have to be consistent in that idea of your business path towards success. You can't just say, okay, my business will be successful in a year. I can do this. The reality is that you have that learning process. So it can't just happen overnight. It can't just happen in a year. Give yourself 2, 3, 4, 5 years and say, what, in 5 years time, this is what is going to happen. The people that you're going to work with, how big your business will look like. You have to visualize that and make sure that it is consistent and nothing comes in a way to stop you from that fact. And another thing is, you have to you have to tell yourself that I want to be successful, and nothing will stop you from being successful. Because you want to be a billionaire, you want to get rich. But getting rich, if you look at the people that are rich today, or that have financial freedom today, it didn't happen overnight. They had to take time. They had to go through a lot of things. They had to go a lot of thinking, a lot of reading, a lot of learning. They had to learn from the best. They had to study hard on how to be successful, on how to get rich, or how to make money. So you have to have that mindset that it won't come overnight, because that's the point that I insist so much. When you have that why, pursue that why, stand still on that why, write that why down, and at the same time put that in your mind that it won't happen overnight, that it is a process, but you shouldn't give up. It is a process, and you shouldn't let obstacles or challenges stop you. You have to also have that mindset that those things will happen, but your heart is stronger than those obstacles, than those challenges. So you just have to keep going and make sure that, okay, yeah, it's going to take years to manifest, but that's what I want. That's what I want for my children's future. A financial security. I want to live a better life. I want to enjoy the kind of things I want to enjoy without anybody telling me how to do them, without anybody telling me that this is what you have to do. But my advice, my motivation to you, brothers and sisters, to you on that couch, to you walking on the road, to you looking at me or listening to me right now, is for you to get rich or to be a billionaire. You have to make sure that you have that idea written down. You make sure that you have your why you want to be that rich, why you want to be a millionaire. Write it down. Have it. Meditate on that. Repeat that. Sing that why every day. Because that will keep you going. That will make you have ideas on thinking on how to be that successful. There's no way you will do that overnight. You have to have that thinking. You have to have it down somewhere. Because most of the time we want to get rich, like I said, the ideas run away like that. If you don't put it down right there, right that same minute, that same second, brothers and sisters, it will go away. So stand tall, think hard, and make sure that it happens. Okay, that's my motivation. That's my idea to you this morning, brothers and sisters. Just do your right thing. We all want to get rich, and make the right choice. Okay, do the right thing, and make sure that you put your why down. Like I told you, my why is powerful. My why is what keeps me going. My why is to make sure that my kids have a secure financial, a secure finance freedom, or a future that is secure, and they don't have to worry about anything. Make sure that my woman, do what, whatever she wants to do, enjoy the kind of life she wants to enjoy, have the kind of freedom that she wants to have. At the same time, my family back in Cameroon, make sure that I take care of their health, make sure that I take care of their needs and everything, because that's my why, and that's what motivates me. So you need to find that why and put it down and meditate on it and sing it as a song, and relax and reflect on that why, on that goal, why you want to get rich, why you want to be a millionaire, why you want to have that financial freedom. May God bless you all and have a good day. Again, this is rich.some, the motivational. Stay strong, stay blessed. I'm moving towards success, and I'm offering you the ride. Join me and let's move forward. Thank you.